Hey trainers, welcome back to Pokemon Deck Check. I would be Poke Dad.
I'm the Dancing Bear at first base.
Great finals in his habitat.
Yeah.
Well, today on Pokemon Deck Check, we're going to wrap up Tournament 3 with the finals. Lost March versus Aerodactyl. And let's real quick review of how each deck got to this point.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Hey, Oregon. Hey, Beast. We're just going to quickly go over how each of these decks got to this point. So let's start with Lost March. Straight away, Lost March took out Blaziphon. What do you think about that?
I mean, it was a 50-50 or so matchup.
Yeah, I think the matchup is kind of 50-50, but I was still surprised because of how well Blaziphon sets up and the consistency. So it surprised me, but then again, in a little way, it didn't. But after that, it took on Incineroar, which it was able to hit 220 to knock out the Incineroars.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Incineroar just struggled to set up, right?
Yeah, that's right. It did.
So, I mean, I still think Lost March should win that, right?
Yeah.
After that, it took on Charizard, my pick. Yeah, they're both stage 2s, but this is a relatively easy to set up stage 2. It's like the super simple, right?
No rare candy needed.
No, so it's just going to be a little more consistent, well, not even more consistent, just faster setting up. So after that, it took on Flareon. I knew that was going to be rough for Flareon since you basically had to bench Flareon and just go in with Cargo, and then it could be awkward setting up by itself and kind of slow getting energy into play. So I feel like Lost March was able to put a ton of pressure on Flareon.
Yep.
Snorlax Malamar. Well, I think it caught a break when Solgaleo failed to set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Solgaleo failed to set up, and so Zoroark Bisharp took the win there. Had Solgaleo beat Bisharp and met Snorlax Malamar, I think it would be a little bit different.
Snorlax can still one-shot Solgaleo.
240. Solgaleo's at 250.
The Giratina damage, and there's a one of choice band.
Yeah, you may be right. Possible. But I think it definitely would have had a better chance than Zoroark Bisharp.
Yep.
Then it took on Wailord, which with Malamar, that's auto win, right?
Indeed.
And then it faced Aerodactyl, which wait, why are we talking about Snorlax Malamar?
I like the deck. I knew,
why are we talking about Aerodactyl?
I knew which one you were trying to go for, but I wanted to hear what you
just wanted me to ramble here.
Mm-hmm. No, I wanted you to appreciate that I did.
Hey, James. Okay. Restart, reboot.
No, we don't have to.
Aerodactyl took on Latios and beat it. That's Aerodactyl's specialty is taking on these GXs, right?
Yeah, or tag team.
And so in combination with Choice Band, you're hitting 210, and Shrine's going to add up. So, and that's a 3-to-1 prize exchange. So even if you hit into it twice, you're still +1 on the prize exchange.
Yeah.
So definitely auto win there. Next is Ultra Necrozma, more of the same. But that matchup, didn't it go 50-50?
It was pretty close.
Yeah. So definitely really close. I think that was more of Ultra Necrozma just fell in the setup game 3, right?
No, it set up good the first and third game, and then the second one, it didn't set up too good. And then the third game was just super close.
Yeah. Okay. And then Aerodactyl took on Snorlax Malamar, which was probably 50-50, honestly, right?
Super close.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. So Do you feel like Aerodactyl or Lost March had the more difficult run?
Lost March.
You think Lost March had more difficult?
It had to see more decks than
Yeah.
Bird Thing did.
True. So that's where we're at. You're interested in the Venusaur Lost March? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know what happened to Venusaur. It did really good game 1, and then it just kind of couldn't get much going game 2 or 3, and I was able to field blower off the weakness policy is the game changer there.
How'd you know that I wanted you to play Lost March?
Huh?
Did you know I wanted you
No, I'm going to play Lost March.
I know you're going to play Lost March.
Because you know that deck really well. So heads or tails to go first?
I'll go heads.
Tails.
Oh.
Lost March will be going first.
Oh.
Still tails, nerd.
Good try.
Cheating, it still tails.
It just slipped.
It plays Elm and Lily, I believe. Only one Lele.
No, Lost March?
Yeah.
Yep, that is correct. So I'm going first?
No, I am.
Okay.
Since I won the toss. I gotta ask, guys. Does the clicking of the cards bother y'all? Because I don't see any way around that. Somebody posted that the clicking of the cards bothers them, and that really confused us. I don't see how you would avoid that.
I guess, I mean, at a tournament, you can't really hear it with everyone talking and stuff.
I guess. Draw for turn.
Yeah, this is actually kind of a change for Lost March. Going from always being beat first round to...
Elm. Yeah, it normally gets destroyed round 1, but I think that was just more matchups than anything.
Playing against Snormal every time.
Yeah, that didn't help. When Coco just destroys it, like automatically. I don't want to do that. Let's grab one of those dudes. That seems good. Hang on, maybe going back in. Oh, come here.
Cards.
No, we're not. We're not going back in this turn.
Oh.
So pass. Yes.
No place for me.
4 Pokemon communications. Right? Everyone's saying no, it's part of the game. No. I don't know, guys. Somebody posted, I can't stand the clicking. I can barely watch. And I'm like, I wanted to respond, well, have you ever played any sort of card game ever? But I was nice. I didn't say that.
Nice. I guess that's one way to put it.
I'll just talk about it here on live stream.
Treasure.
Yeah, there's 4. Venusaur is really good, folks. I mean, all right. To put it into perspective, you've got Zoroark that does, say, 150 Riot Speeding with Choice Band. You've got Conservation Authority Stadium, so it does 120. You got 4 Shamans, so you heal 80 damage. So Riot Speeding only hit for 40 damage. Okay? That's a major issue. And then you think, oh, go in with Lycanroc, right? Well, let's look at Claw Slash. 110, right?
It's even less.
It's even less damage.
Your turn.
Yeah, they might get the dangerous rogue off, but then how do they knock out the next one? That dude. We'll use the ability.
That's a lot of that duding.
There we go. And there we go. Yeah. Just overall, the disruption in Venusaur, the heavy judge count, the crushing hammers.
Or Shaman.
It's really good. I think it's so off everybody's radar.
It's probably going to be a great deck for juniors. That's going to be like the big thing.
Ultra Ball.
Calling it.
Because it's super, super easy to play. Let's grab him. And then let's do that.
Do you really need this GX counter?
I might decide to do it.
Shut up.
No?
No. You know.
No?
What's your options? Tapu Cure?
Yeah. I have Super Boost.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you can use Super Boost right now.
Lily for 5.
Jeez.
Down Natu. Netball. Up there. And then we'll do Lost March for the knockout.
Malamar. That. Malamar. Lily for 5. Attach. Psychic Recharge. Timer Ball.
What does the dancing bear say at the beginning of the video? Well, sometimes it's hard to hear Dancing Bear because he talks like that rather than facing the microphone and talking. And Pokemon has got on to him.
I'm taking that knockout
Several times to speak clearly into the microphone.
It's clear.
So what is it you say? Drop turn.
When?
When you at the very beginning.
Well, you say, "Hey, Poke."
No, what do you say? If you say, or like if I say, and I'm joined by the dancing bear at first base, what do you say after that?
KK Shiv 128.
KK Shiv 128.
That right there is how you find me on Steam.
Touch DCE and then we'll Cindy. So like that's his handle, username, whatever, code name.
It was pretty good when I was 9.
KK Shiv 128.
Well, it's just KK Shiv 1 on Xbox.
I don't know. That's the dancing bear side of the fence.
Got a nice
6. Trim beat.
Oh, that's good to know.
Lost Mixer to draw 1.
Are you about to take prize there?
Lost Mixer. And how many do we have?
Enough.
Okay, so Lost March for knockout.
Get back, Fossil Dude.
Fossil Dude.
Attach. Psychic Recharge. Attach. Down Inkay. Guzma the monkey.
The monkey's his uncle?
Monkeycite. And pass.
Attach. Guzma fossil thing.
Oh, this isn't going well.
Lost March.
Top deck mode. Attach. Loose select.
Okay. Whenever David wants to do a session, we're ready. What deck are you thinking about? What'd you play?
Loose select.
Oh. What deck is David interested in playing?
Attach. Psychic Recharge numero 1. Nest Ball.
It's up in the air, and it's a constant issue with juniors.
Fail. Cynthia.
Before any big tournament, me and the Dancing Bear, it would just be chaotic. And Pokemon would have to intervene.
It's always back and forth.
So now...
I've been right on a couple things, though.
You played Let Loose, right?
Loose let.
Okay. So there at the end, last year, we decided we're not going to do that dance anymore. Where...
If I'm going to miss that, that's going to be game changing.
Where we have our deck picked, and then he doesn't like it, so he switches. We weren't going to do that dance. So to eliminate that, it was, here's your 3 choices. And they're choices that I approved. So you can play one of these 3 or just not play. And I would be okay with any of the 3.
Another major problem. I'd have my pick or so. I'm pretty confident with it. And then he'll just say, oh, what about this deck? It's going to be really cool. It's going to do really good. You've done that a lot of times.
Yeah, and I was right.
Even last regionals, you did that.
What?
For Dallas. You're like, oh, this...
And you played it, you did good.
No, you said this blast.
No, and then I showed you the red card deck after that.
Yeah, true.
Uh-huh.
There was another time that actually worked out really well.
Yeah.
The Sableye, Bumblebee Garb.
Uh-huh.
She's not just Sableye Garb.
But it's a constant battle. Because you have to ride that line. Well, if he doesn't really like what he's playing, then how hard is he really going to try? Then you get to the point, well, am I going to waste my time, my money, for him to just not really even want to play the deck he selected? So there's definitely has to be a balance. Y'all kind of have to agree on, say, 3 decks.
3 is a good number.
What did you miss? Lost March destroyed game 1. It's all you've missed so far, CQ. Right, I didn't think Lost March would be in the finals either, but it's amazing what happens when you don't run into Tapu Koko.
Look at this. I'm going to hit double tails.
1 hit. Yeah, when you don't hit Tapu Koko in the first round of the first 2 tournaments, it actually has a chance to do well. And it was fortunate to hit a lot of the other 1 prize decks. So that definitely helped it out a lot too.
It was a great pick by me. I knew it could do good.
Right.
What do you mean, right?
Right.
I knew it could do good all along.
Zekrom isn't good. A lot of people will think it's super, super good, like it's tier 1, and it will be popular like a tier 1 deck.
But is it tier 1?
But is it tier 1? It'll be in the tier 1 box, but not because of how strong it is. It'll be in tier 1 because of its popularity.
It was the first tag team announced, and
people can't get away. Oh, I can take 4 prizes in 1 turn.
I mean, it's Pikachu.
So,
it's not saying that's going to have a big effect or anything, but it's Pikachu. Everyone likes it. Pass.
Wakes up. Drop turn.
He wakes up.
Netball. Down him. Shuffle. Attach GCE. Lily to 8. 6, 7, 8. Drumbeat. Yep. That goes in the lost zone. Sorry.
Like it needed it.
And pass.
Drop turn. Okay, there we go. Board. That actually helped me out. You bumping that. Attach that. Cynthia.
I haven't heard of Emolga being in Lost March. That's a new one.
There's an Emolga?
Emolga.
The last one I remember is like the full art one that they had. I think that's what it was. Put down Inkay. Choice Fan's pretty cool. Use Drotch. Going back in.
You always have a Pokemon that lost Blender. Or always have a Pokemon to use. I have never really had a problem with that. Oh, not having something to lost Blender. Drop turn. Use it. Those. Let me shuffle and then I'll draw one.
Oh,
sorry about that. Let me shuffle and draw. So I'm playing Lost Blender.
Body.
Right, cutter tap.
Tap.
Right, I'm gonna draw 1 for the Lost Blender. That down. And Cynthia.
Tap.
Not too. Ultra Ball. Let loose.
All right, then.
Four. All right. Attach. How many I got in there?
5. Need 2 more.
Not gonna happen. Ghost Rider. So Lost March for 100.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Drop
That was
2.
right. But that's the way Pokemon go.
DC. Choice Band. Knockout.
Sometimes you set up good, sometimes you don't. Let's go with that. Yeah, and then we'll use him. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna Ultra Ball. Sorry.
Just my energy.
Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele. Wonder Tag for Cynthia.
Planet? Or
Yep.
you're gonna Ringaroo first?
I'll probably Rangaroo first. At least look at 2 more. See what we got. See as many cards as possible. So instruct for 2. Rescue Stretcher. Get back him.
How'd you get?
What? Cynthia.
No, I don't think you can get that Hoppet.
Yeah, you knocked it out. It was in the active and you knocked it out.
All right, then. How do you have 3 Skiplooms and then 2
Because I lost Blended one.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Cynthia for 6. Netball. Lost March.
Drop turn. Aerodactyl. Fossil.
Do we have anything for spread? No, we do not.
Psychic Recharge.
And that could be something we'd look into if we think Tapu Koko is going to be in more decks. Tapu Koko really is the main problem for this deck. It absolutely annihilates it. What do we got?
We got a knockout.
6, 7. So we're hitting for 140. So that's enough here. We can just accelerate through all this. We can thin. There's an Ultra Ball. Do we want him? Yep. There. Get him down. And then Cynthia. I think the game's all but over, but I could be wrong.
Might be able to make a comeback.
All right. Well, you're in the lead.
Yeah, you might be able to make a comeback.
6. We'll get down our next attacker probably. Drumbeak. Looks good. Lost March.
So what is this? Looks good. Alrighty then. Mysterious Treasure. Alomar.
We'll have 3 new decks in our tournament for sure. Our last tournament. Basimian deck, a Rayquaza deck, and then Jolteon Decidueye. So 3 new decks, but other than that, we're going to need all of y'all's help to decide what the other 18 decks are going to be. So we'll do like a live seating and bracket. And what do you think? The first 5 yes or the first 5 no to each deck?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 100% other than those 3 decks, which 17, not 18. So you guys, gals, are going to pick the other 17 decks. We're going to do that tomorrow. Give us time to build and test the Jolteon Decidueye deck to make sure we have a consistent list, and then we can go into I need a
Your jump off, that's free retreat.
Yeah. Just trying to count how many DCs we've used. I think there's just 1 DCE plus the one on Rangaroo. How many grass have we used? 1 grass, 2. So 2 grass, 2 DC so far. All right, draw for turn. There we go. Looks good. And then let's just let's do some disruption. Let loose.
You didn't disrupt anything.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just trying to look at the top one.
Yeah, Jolteon GX. I'm sorry, did I say Jolteon EX? Jolteon GX and Decidueye. Sorry about that if I said EX.
A classic EX. I kind of miss EXs. It's what I grew up on.
Now you grew up on the primes, kiddo.
No, I didn't use any of the primes.
We played with the primes. Not competitively, but that's what you learn. Lost March.
Lost March.
Lost March.
Help me out quite a lot there.
What deck are we liking, Jeremy? Honestly, Venusaur. I hate to say that. It is, of all the decks, I hate it the most, but I think it's really good. I think it's really solid. The only threat it has is Blaziken and Flareon variants and Charizard. 3 fire decks. And with all the new tag team stuff, I don't see people wanting to play Blaziken still. They should, because it's really, really good and very, very consistent. But I feel like people want to try the newer cards, newer stuff.
New.
Dancing Bear. What's your number 1 or favorite deck?
I'm liking the Snormal a lot.
Snorlax Malamar. That's his baby. He works on it like almost daily. He's working on it. What do you mean, Star? It's going to have Electro Powers in the Jolteon deck with Decidueye.
Is it that fun knockout?
Is that what you're asking? Put that up. Draw for turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't see that.
You can go first.
Because, Houston, we have a problem here.
Not too big of a problem.
I don't have an energy, folks. And I don't have any way to get energy.
2-1. 2-2. 3-2. You should still have 3 more energies in your...
I know, but I'm out of energy. Or I don't have a way to...
Then down to...
Maybe I can. Elm. No. That's game.
What?
That's game, because I have no way to get an energy, and you're going to get the last knockout on anything.
Wait.
I have no way to get energy, dude.
Oh. Your next card is an energy.
Well, that doesn't help me now. All right, so Aerodactyl takes game 2.
I was going to hope that you had Marshadow. Or hope that you had a Nano. I was going to knock you out with Marshadow. Like the power chump I am. You going first?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it a 50-50 match?
So far it is. But I'm really liking Venusaur and what the Dancing Bear's playing.
Aerodactyl.
I think it's really good too. And Charizard.
You're having too many favorites.
There's some that I definitely don't like. Gengar being one of them.
Venusaur, in my opinion, is another one.
You don't like it?
No.
But you know it's super good, right?
I respect that it's good.
You respect it.
Sort of respect.
But you still don't like it. I don't know. Me and the Venusaur have a lot of history. There's a lot of bad blood there.
Taylor Swift made a song about that one.
That's right. Me and Venusaur with the bad blood. But I think we got it dialed in now. Draw for turn.
Is it good blood now?
Yes. Young blood. Elm.
Not with your blood in it.
Grab those 3. Seems good.
Big hops.
And touch there. Pass.
This is probably going to be good. Put that down.
Jolteon Decidueye, yeah.
Shrine. Attach. Lily.
We're going to give it a try. The numbers seem really good on it.
Fossil.
The numbers should work super, super good together. I just don't know how consistent it's going to be. So, yeah, you could definitely tech a 1-1 Eevee Flareon or even a 2-1 or 2-2. You definitely could in the Charizard. Absolutely.
How many cards are in your hand?
5.
I feel like if you grab 3 Hoppets, you're going to have something going on.
Something going on.
So I'm going to hit you with
But yeah, Tim, that's not a bad idea.
loose slit. Tell me, how many Sicklings did you have?
But I think doing it like that, then an Elm build might be the better way. I had one, but I had like Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball and stuff like that.
And this is a monkey.
And then Grass Energy. So I think you build it differently if you run, say, like a 2-2 Eevee. I think you cut out the Jirachis and you go more of a slower setup right? So
Yep.
I wouldn't just tech in like a 2/2 Flareon into our list.
Yep.
Let loose.
And now you're a tired monkey.
And then draw for turn.
Roll.
Wake up. Wake up.
Easy there.
Oh.
Trying to do some stylish points.
That. And then Pokemon Communication. Put that on top of the deck. Him. We'll use the Dill. The Lost Zone to get him. We will Netball again to get Grass.
You still can't get the knockout.
And then we'll Cynthia.
Just assuming. Easy there. Tap.
2, 4, 6. Him. There. There. Looks good. What else we got? Ultra Ball. Grab him. Do that. There. Looking good, folks. Well, and it could be good to power up a Charizard for a big one-hit KO on tag teams, too. So
the Super Boost Energy?
Instruct for 1.
Or what card?
Treat. Lost March. Talking about Flareon in the Charizard deck.
Okay. I mean, Super Boost wouldn't be that bad, isn't it?
In the Charizard deck?
Yeah. Discard it, you can hit.
It depends on which build.
Beast numbers.
If you go an Elm build, then one Super Boost, I wouldn't have a problem. With our list, it's a little more aggressive, and you focus on just getting one up and running, and then you always have another Charmander on the bench with a Charizard in the active there. So it's a little slower, Cynthia here.
Ooh, no.
Or not slower, but it's a little less of a setup deck, rather. Kind of go aggro with it. Same with the Aerodactyl deck. I mean, how many times do you have that in the active, and then you just start setting up your next attacker with it in the active?
Yeah, you just have it, and then either another Aerodactyl or a Fossil.
So I'll say, just kind of go aggro. And that's what Jirachi's allows you to do. So
Tap.
Six. Let's go.
6.
1,
One more for that sweets knockouts.
I need to attach for turn, right?
Sure.
So,
Stop you.
Pokemon communication. How much? How many's in there?
6.
Okay, there's number 7.
So now you can hit the 140 and the knockout. Tap.
Let's look at it. Yeah. Oh, lost some. Sorry.
You want to get down super scientific, I guess.
Let's super boost one of those guys. And then how many cards in hand?
4.
Let's let loose.
Sure. That would have actually been good.
Hey, Arthur. Yeah, I agree, Arthur. You just have to, I think you have to build it around that and go Elm route rather than Jirachi grabbing you what you need. What are you doing, nerd?
That didn't work. These sleeves are sticky ones.
Not to. And lost march.
You're not going to go in with the super boost one?
I can.
I mean, because.
Okay, super boost. If it makes you feel better, lost march.
Cool.
Makes you feel better. Hey, Ethan, how you doing?
Ah, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I could have Guzman. Yeah. You weren't supposed to notice that. Playboy. But yeah, I could have Guzman the Aerodactyl.
You wouldn't have hit the one shot, though.
That's true. I would, if I Guzman, then I would have been able to Cynthia and dig for all the other pieces to get the one-hit KO. Because at the time, I only had, what?
6.
6 in the lost zone.
So you would have been short.
So that's why I didn't Guzman.
Or maybe he just really wants Aerodactyl to win this whole thing.
Future tool drop decks. We
Double-blade.
Yeah, we did Double-blade quite a bit actually, and
he likes it a lot. I mean,
I give it the thumbs down, folks. But in all fairness, I didn't really like tool drop decks when they were big with Garbodor or Trubbish rather. So probably that's probably a no from us. For the next tournament, the only 3 new decks is going to be Jolteon, Decidueye, a Rayquaza build, and a Passimian build. Yeah, right, Blake. We're on the same page. But I mean, it's performing really well. It's been really consistent.
It's not fun to play.
It's not. Yeah, I don't
like playing it.
I don't either, but it's working.
I'm gonna take my prize.
That goes to the lost zone. Draw for turn. DC on Natu. We'll go and throw down this Natu. And then we'll lost march.
I think as long as you can chain attackers, it'll be pretty good.
I should be able to.
Tap, draw. Timer ball. Single head.
Oh, honestly, you may not want to hear this, Playboy, but we completely took apart all the expanded decks. 100% took them out. Gone. Bye.
Now our expanded binder is super full.
Because the only expanded tournament around here where we live is the Dallas Regional. No other cups or challenges or anything like that are going to be expanded. And also, honestly, whenever we do expanded stuff, there's not much interest in it. People just don't like the format. It's very toxic. There's super oppressive cards, super oppressive decks. It doesn't allow for a lot of different strategies.
That's why he doesn't like Let Loose.
And that's probably going to change with the tag teams because Zorak's not going to have a way to one-shot the tag teams. And I can see the Zekrom and Pikachu deck being insane and expanded with max elixirs and stuff like that. So I think there will be a change after these decks are legal for expanded events. The problem is how many more expanded events do we have? I don't know if we may have one more. I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule, but there might be one or two more expanded events for the rest of the year. So, Trumbeak. Yep. Touch Grass Air. Guzma, Birdie Dude. Lost March. Oh, yes. Don't get me started, author, because I'll spill the beans on Zorak Greninja. But,
nope. We can just keep it with it. It's going to be good.
When's our next teaser trailer coming?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe this weekend, another teaser trailer, or next weekend? That's it?
Yeah. I mean, you got...
There's not much to do, because if you knock out, then I can Lele. I still have...
You've got 3 steady attackers.
I still have 3 energies, plus I have those 3 attackers, so yeah. Lost March wins, folks. Who didn't see that one coming?
I predicted it to win.
I did not. So here's your winner. So, as promised, the second place deck list and the first place deck list.
I thought we already had the second place deck list.
No, people want to see it. So,
okay.
Did you kick the camera, nerd?
No.
There we go. Spicy or so late?
What do you ask? Am I late?
B says I did. Oh, the Melmetal Lucario, yeah. We have to do a review on that set also. But Metal's looking to be a better Venusaur style deck. When you can just get the GX attack off, reduce 30 damage to all of your Pokemon. But also, I could see it being used in Zorak control variants instead of like Articuno or something, or even in like Wailord. Instead of using the Cold Crush GX with Articuno, you use Lucario's GX attack since you're already playing DCE. And so you can get rid of all their energy with Lucario's GX attack for a single DCE. So we have been looking into it and kind of theory mining. But we haven't put any decks together with that. So far, we've only put together 2 different decks. The Zorak Greninja and Gardevoir Sylveon. And then we're starting to work on Vikavolt Charjabug, which I'm really excited for.
Mm-hmm.
What's the camera doing, man? I'm sorry, folks. The camera's all freaking out on you here.
Well, you can turn it on.
Let me see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. There. That won't jump around. I hate it when it does that. It sits there and just like strobes.
Do these count as Pokemon?
Sure.
I'm counting them.
They're your Pokemon.
I don't know if... Well, I mean, I'd count them as items, actually. Because same as Robo Substitute, I'd count it as an item.
I think the list is relatively the same. However, I think we have added the 3 Shrine of Punishments since we last featured it. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's one of the only differences.
So, 4 Fossil, 4 Aerodactyl, 3 Jirachi, 2 Malamar, 1 Ditto, which acts like your 5th Fossil, 1 Let Loose, 1 Giratina. Giratina actually brings a lot of value to this to hit the right numbers with the Aerodactyl, along with Shrine. So, and it's a good attacker if you want to just power him up and go in against some decks. It's a viable strategy. So, 3 Nest Ball, 3 Choice, 3 Escape Board, 3 Excavation Map, 2 Timer Ball, 2 Mysterious Treasure, 1 Rescue Structure. Now, it would be super nice to have Pokemon Communication in here to help you get the Aerodactyl. So, that way you're not Timer Ball dependent. So, but have you had a problem finding Aerodactyls, though?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So that's something you could look at, folks. Maybe the 4th Cynthia?
Yeah, that could be a cut. Since you got the Jirachi for draw power. Possibility.
Yeah. That could maybe be Pokemon Communication. What about the energy? Is the energy right, or could you cut 1 for a Pokemon Communication?
You could cut 1.
So you might try that as 2 Pokemon Communications, but I mean, honestly, I wouldn't go messing with the deck too much because it's pretty much dialed in, right?
Yep.
It's consistently performed very well at the tournaments. So.
Oh, yep, that one.
Which one?
I was thinking of Lost March now.
So, and then 3 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 3 Lily. You could change that to a 2nd Erica if you want. That could be beneficial if you would rather. And then 6, 4, 3 Punishment. And the 2 decks you're swapping, maybe Cynthia and an Energy. So, that's the list.
Look at this. Clean pickup.
Super good, as y'all have seen.
Boom. Look at that. Organized.
And next you have the champion.
4 Hop 8s. 4 Skip Looms. 4 Jump Pluffs. 4 Birdie Dudes.
Trumpy.
3 Natus. 2 Marshadow. 2 Monkeys. 1 Tapu of Lele. 4 Ultra Ball. 3 Netball. 3 Communications. 3 Lost Mixers. 2 Rescue Stretchers. 4 Cynthias. 3 Guzmas. 3 Elms. 3 Lilies. And finally for energy, 4 DCE. 3 Grass. 1 Soup.
Okay, straight away from playing the deck every single round, 2nd Oranguru is kind of dead. So that would be this to shore up searching for energy.
Yeah.
I would like a 4th Netball because 9 times out of 10, I'm hoping to hit Netball or one of the grass, and a lot of times I hit the Netball and just go get the grass. So I would like a 4th Super Boost.
I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not either. I think I'd rather just have the 4th grass.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not seeing Shuckle being played in massive amounts. So I think having that, the fourth grass, the second Orangaroo as the fourth netball.
Then I think the deck's dialed in at that point.
Yeah, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect if you make those changes. Yeah, you could, if you're worried about spread, then you could play Sky Pillar.
What's Sky Pillar? Oh, no damage to the bench?
Yeah.
It's a stadium, right?
Mm-hmm. So what are your cuts for that?
Monkey
and maybe... Yeah, Monkey's for sure. Monkey is the most non-essential piece of the puzzle here. Monkey, and if you need some sort of fourth energy or a way to find energy. So
I think it's best it's the fourth grass.
So if you want to do a Sky Pillar, maybe the second Rescue Stretcher, I wasn't really using it that much. I mean,
maybe.
But maybe.
It might just depend on your playing style and
that too. Or maybe the other Lily.
Possibly.
So I don't know.
Options.
I would say definitely this needs to be something else. 100%.
I like it as the actually fourth netball.
How much are we using Lele? I used it once in all 3 games.
Yeah, you didn't really have to use it that much.
No.
It's good for getting that last Guzma, though. Especially very late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Lele brings a lot of value to the table, and there's a very, very, very low chance of starting it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't cut the Lele, but I definitely the second Orangaroo.
Yep.
And
I
think that's about it. And I would either up the energy count or I would play. Oh, you already have Orangaroo there, so
I think we can do both.
So maybe you could have that as your Sky Pillar.
I like the 4 right there being on.
I do too. I like the 4 grass and 4 DCE in this deck. So, all right, James. We'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with us.
See ya.
So, yeah, that's the champion. Lost March. And
you didn't want to see Tapu Lele on top?
There we go. I like to know what it is, what deck we're playing. It's like that. You shouldn't have Aerodactyl.
That's Garatina.
There we go.
Oh, you dropped it.
Okay, so tomorrow we're going to put together that deck I told you about, Jolteon Decidueye, and then tomorrow night, maybe around 8:30 again, we need all of you guys, gals, help to decide the other 17 decks.
Yep.
That'll be the 4th tournament, the last tournament, and after we do the deck list and bracket and seeding, we'll probably push through as long as possible until my back gives out. Then we can get most of round 1 done.
Tomorrow,
do the seeding bracket and lots of games. So quite a bit.
Okay.
And then after the 4th tournament, that's when we're going to take all that information and break down the meta, the tier list, and just get everyone 100% ready for the set to be legal. On what decks you should be playing, what decks you should be avoiding, what decks you should be testing for. So that's all we got. You got anything else, Dance Bear?
Nope.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys, gals. It's always fun talking to all of y'all. And y'all have a good evening. Be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.
Thanks for being here, guys. Good night.
Yep. Good night. Or good morning.
We'll see y'all tomorrow night, hopefully about 8:30.
Good. Whatever time it is for y'all.